Well, I noticed that the bank computer program in Houston signaled that they expected, they anticipated that a deposit would be made, or the equivalent, today, the 31st, rather than April Fool's Day. If it's not made today, then my thought would be that it would be 4 o'clock in the morning, or something like that, on the 1st. In any event, this is very suspenseful, because it could be that the money showed up somewhere else today by court order, and that there won't be anything in the account this month that was anticipated in Houston. There won't be any particular information if the money's not there. It's just not there. I noticed that they found a way to claw back a $20 balance, roughly $20 on deposit, which might be the last money in the account if there's been a court order. And if that's true, then the card will come through and yada yada yada, and will not amount to a hill of beans. Eventually, I guess a card would catch up with me, even if I have to order another one and have it get here in the middle of the month or something like that, but with no money in the account and no way to put money in the account. The only way there'll be money in the account is if the U.S. Treasury puts it there. And I've heard all about these, the way nursing homes make money sometimes. They just take it, sort of like they steal furniture, and what they don't know that people have, they can either take it before or after somebody dies. I'm getting something out of here. I have heated some of the rice that I like so much. I had told myself I couldn't afford it, but then I went ahead and got this. It's so good, and it eases the pain just a little bit. And then when I have nothing at all, bear up the way I have many decades. But like I said, I need to do something. I don't know, I'm so absent-minded. I don't really know exactly how to see these. Somehow I need to just kind of walk away from those platforms that have really organized my time. Years of wasted time that way or any other way. It's all pretty much the same. But before then, I just put things on YouTube, and then they wipe me out. One day they just one stroke, everything was gone. So I started again. like Sisyphus or something, accumulating records of no interest in a way. I must have pushed the button wrong. Didn't heat it enough. No, I'm wasting your time. If anybody's watching, I'm wasting your time. I know it. Otherwise, it's just a record of what passes through my empty head while I wait to see whether the bank delivers money to my account. If it does, I'll go ahead with a few things as soon as I can. With a bank card. But before then, it's very likely that somebody will demand the money. If they haven't taken it by court order, then they'll go the extra mile and say, will you write us a check, or will we have to get a court order? That on top of the hideousness about moving out of here, it did add up to me. Why would somebody do that, and what is the plan? Is it just only because of the name and the history of that place? With Loic Martin? I don't know. I surely don't know. Now then, this time I managed to heat the rice. I know I do a lot of things very poorly now. Probably will the rest of my life. But I don't think it's because of what some people prefer to believe. Just like some people really have, because of their problems, they think in terms of genetics in their own special way. That too has not caused anybody to give a damn. So it's a matter of not of getting ready to overcome the cruelty, rather simply to recognize that that's all there is. And so I can talk about it now and then see what happens later, but meanwhile, the Will survives in his West Virginia enterprise. He flies off to New York to record some of that stuff. Now there's a crew on location from New York. So no telling what all will happen, but I wish the best. But I think what I'll do is I'll just try to wean myself off, spending time on such as that. Maybe even once I get a card, if I get a card, maybe even read more, although it's hard. My eyesight not being too good now. I need glasses again. The honeymoon with insulin has worn off. I can't match, people who play with their food, and they attract foodies who are interested in other things too, I guess. But this at near midnight should suffice until I know what became of the check. Did it land in my account or not? At the latest, I should know about 4 in the morning, local time. That's been the rule, on any given day, give or take a few hours. But why they said anticipated today, the 31st, I don't know. Because of the day of the week, it's a Monday. There'd be no reason to change a delivery. But that's what they said, and I don't know how that figures in. I don't know how many people will have signed off on what happens in the month of April. Sometimes I wonder, because of scalability and how things pile on and so on, with a regularity, the template is the same, everything. It's just pathetic. I don't know how many people sign off, but people are faking a lot of concern that just isn't borne out by events. Well, anyway, to those of you who've posted interesting stuff on YouTube, I thank you for that, and now I think I'll become more passive than extraneous. I've been extraneous for a long time.